When you watch videos on TikTok, Instagram, and even YouTube, you can see that the allure of teaching English abroad can be very captivating. For many young adults, teaching English overseas offers them a chance for adventure, traveling around the world, experiencing new cultures, and for some, a break from a traditional career path. In those videos, you always see these young people having so much fun, enjoying their times as English teachers abroad. But I have discovered that this experience, as amazing as it is, can have some significant consequences, especially if you are not a licensed teacher or if you're not planning on becoming a licensed teacher. And today I would like us to have a discussion about it. Let us talk about the consequences of becoming a teacher overseas, and let's talk about what comes after that. Hello everybody, my name is Letty Maps and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, I hope that by the end of this video you will decide to become a permanent member of this channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. Before I start this video, I would like to make a disclaimer. Everything that I'm going to be saying in this video is my personal opinion. Actually, this is my second time making this video because I realized just how sensitive this topic was and I decided to redo the whole video. I recorded this video last night and today I was going through my WhatsApp stories and I saw a video that was posted by a friend of mine, Noxie, where this TikToker was talking about how English teachers should only teach English for like 2 years, especially if they're not planning on becoming a full-time teacher. And we had a discussion about it, and when we were talking and also when I read the comments on the TikTok, I realized that the way I had approached this topic in the other video that I recorded last night was not really sensitive, and this topic is actually one that is sensitive to a lot of people. So I just wanted to also make that disclaimer, and I wanted to also make a point that in this video I will not be telling you what to do with your life, how to live your life. I don't believe that there is a right or wrong way of living life because everybody have their own experiences, everybody have their own goals, everybody wants to achieve different things. So there is no right or wrong way of doing life or right or wrong way of living abroad. So I really wanted to make that clear. So I just want to advise some people who have maybe recently gotten to Korea or have been here for a year or two or are interested in coming to Korea, and also to make them aware of some of the struggles that some of us are going through. So this video is not going to be relatable for everyone. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and it is okay if it does not resonate or relate with you. Yeah, so let us get right back into the video. As many of you may already know, many countries in Asia do not require their native English teachers to have teaching licenses. So this means that many of us did not actually study to become teachers. I have a Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, and many of my friends also did not study to become teachers. Some actually, when they got here, they realized that, wow, I actually really enjoy this, and they decided to either enroll in universities to study like Bachelor of Education, or some have also decided to do their PGCE. So some people get here and they're like, I really want to do this, and they commit themselves to becoming licensed teachers. This video is not for those people. This video is for people who came over here and then are not planning on becoming licensed teachers or teaching, or maybe even teaching outside of South Korea. And right now I feel like that is who I am. I do not know for sure if I would like to be an English teacher outside of Korea. I may change my mind. maybe in the future. But right now I'm like, I don't know if I want to be doing this outside of South Korea. I am enjoying my experience as a native English teacher in Korea, but I don't know if I want to do it once I leave this country. With all of that being said, I have also been worried about something. I have been worried that the skills and the experience that I have gained in those past 3 years may not be perceived as valuable by companies outside of the ESL market or just outside of the whole education industry. I have been very concerned that I may not be able to leverage these skills to pursue other job opportunities outside of South Korea and also outside of the education industry. And because I've also been feeling this way, I've kind of been feeling a bit stuck because I do not know what to do after this experience, after this 3 years. So I'm going to be very honest with you guys. For between the months of March and June this year, I was actively looking for jobs. As in, I paid for the premium LinkedIn. And wait a minute, I actually want to say something about that. Premium LinkedIn, is it LinkedIn Premium or Premium LinkedIn? I do not know. But I feel like it's way too expensive for the purpose of the app. This app or this social media site is for people who are looking for jobs. I feel like most people who are job hunting on LinkedIn don't have any jobs. They don't even have like an income, a monthly income. But LinkedIn is so expensive. It's like, I think I am paying about 30,000 Korean won, 300 and something rands. And I'm like, why is it so expensive if this is a site that can help people find jobs? People are looking for jobs because they don't have money. But then you are charging people this much. But you know what? Let's get back to the video. So I have been looking for jobs, and I think that between March and June, I have applied for over 100 job positions, and I could not even get a single interview. And I also think that one of the reasons why I did not get a single interview is because they don't see my experience as a native English teacher as something that is valuable for the company or for their industry. So I have been struggling to transition from native English teacher to other job opportunities, like to transition back to science and even like pharmaceuticals jobs. And this is something that I have been going through privately, and I've also been very afraid of talking about it online because I don't want to put each and every single thing that's happening to me online. Like, I just want some of the things that I'm going through to be private. But I have also realized that many unexpected doors can open when you share your story to other people. And I was like, oh, this is the internet. And you know, when people on TikToks or even videos be like, internet, do your thing. So you just never know who might be watching this video. Maybe my future employer is watching this video. If you are, hello, 안녕하세요. Or maybe someone who knows someone who can help me to find a job or to transition into other careers is also watching this video. You just never know what's gonna happen. The internet can be an amazing tool for opportunities. So yeah, as I said, I applied for so many jobs. I used LinkedIn. I even paid for LinkedIn. If you could go into my LinkedIn account, you will see that badge that shows that I'm a premium member. I used Indeed, and I even used company website. Like, I would literally Google, let me say, companies in Seoul, and then whatever company pops up, I would go into their website and go into their career page, and I would apply for any jobs that I felt like I qualified for. And I would write cover letters. Oh my God, I don't know how many cover letters I wrote. I wrote so many. I catered my CV for each job position. Yeah, like if you're going to be applying for a native English teacher job, you're not going to use that CV to apply for a lab technician job. So you have to cater your CV for each job that you're applying for. And I did that. I changed the format of my CV. I even used this AI tool called ATS score something. If you are looking for jobs, you probably have heard of the term ATS. Basically, it's just like a system that filters out good and bad CVs. So the good CVs are the ones that will be sent directly to the hiring manager. Then that's when they will start contacting these people, these candidates, for interviews. I remember I was so discouraged and so disheartened when I kept on getting rejection emails left, right, and center. There was a day where I got 3 rejection emails. And I remember that day I was like, you know what? I give up. I give up. I don't think I want to do this. I give up. And the reason why I used that March and June was because of I knew that around July I'd have to inform my school if I was staying for another year or if I was ending my contract. I was just going to complete my contract and I was leaving the country. So that's why I used those months. Yeah, so I remember having this conversation with my mom and telling her about just how disheartened I felt. And you know, she reminded me that of how blessed I am to be in a position where I am looking for a job when I'm already employed. And I am so happy that she reminded me that, because you know, sometimes you can spend so much of your time complaining and wanting things to happen your own way, but not realizing just how privileged you are. And so she's like, remember, you are job searching, but you already have a job. At the end of the month, you're going to be receiving a salary. Yes, so that's one of the things that I was also going through. Another thing that I feel like is a significant consequence is that I feel that I am being left behind by my peers who are back home, especially my former classmates. Because I've been spending so much time in the past few months on LinkedIn, I was seeing what my peers and my former classmates were up to in their careers. And yeah, baton, LinkedIn is it's a site that can leave you feeling depressed. Like it can make you it can leave you feeling like you are not good enough, you are not doing well enough, because everyone on LinkedIn seems to be so successful. Everyone is advancing in their careers. They are getting their masters, they're getting their honors, they're graduating in this, they're getting some certifications. Everyone seems so successful and seems to be doing well on LinkedIn. So, you know, I would see that, man, like we were in the same class, we were doing the same courses, the same modules, and now these people are advancing, they are climbing the corporate ladder, they are doing so well for themselves, where I just feel like I'm just staying afloat without making any forward process. Like I'm not moving forward, I'm just stagnant. So, you know, this sense of comparisons and this perception that I'm being left behind has really taken a toll on my mental health and also my emotional health as well. I was thinking that I'm not good enough. Will I ever even be able to leave Korea to a career where I feel that there is professional growth? And this is something that I've also spoken about in my channel. I think I spoke about it on a video where I was talking about reasons teachers are leaving South Korea and moving to China. I spoke about how there is no professional growth as a native English teacher. That is the only job position that you are going to get if you come and teach overseas. You cannot be promoted to like head of department unless maybe if you are a a teacher at an international school, maybe then you can move up and then get promoted and have other positions. But you could be here for like 10 years and still have the same position. And for me, that is not something that I want. I understand that for some people that is okay. And if you are also one of the people who don't mind having consistency, like just the same job, that's fine. But you know, for me, I would like to see myself progressing. I would like to see my career going up. That's something that I want to experience for myself. So for anyone who's interested in coming to Korea, or are in the process to come, or have been here for a while and you are not interested in teaching outside of Korea or just becoming a full-time English teacher, I think that it's time that we think about our future. We think about what steps to take. There are some questions that we should be asking ourselves. Why did we come to Korea? If we came over here to experience the culture, how long are we giving ourselves that to experience the culture, to travel around the world? How long are we going to give ourselves that? How long do you plan on staying in South Korea? And you know what? For some people, they can plan to come to Korea for like a year or two, but then when they come here, they realize that they want to stay longer. That is still okay. It's okay to change your mind about things. It's okay. And so these are some of the questions that you should be asking yourselves. And you know, when I talk about how long are you planning to stay in Korea, I actually am reminded of an interaction that I had with someone. Earlier this year, I went on a workshop where I was a mentor for the new EPIK teachers. And I remember talking to this other girl, and we were talking in a group, and she, for some reason, she said that, yeah, you have been here for a while. She said that to me. And I'm just thinking, I thought it was very, very thoughtless for her to say something like that, because first of all, she doesn't know what I have planned. She doesn't know anything about my life except for what I choose to share on the internet. And yeah, because this girl was telling me that, oh, I watch your videos, they really helped me a lot with my EPIK applications. And then she's like, yeah, you've been here for like, how long has it been? And I was like, oh, I'm on my 3rd contract. Wow, that's long. So there are many reasons as to why people decide to stay in the country. Some people realize that they love living in Korea. They want to settle down here and become Korean citizens. That is a good reason enough for me. Some people are here because they feel that there's nothing to go back home to. That is a good enough reason for me to come here. To stay in the country. Whatever reasons you have for staying in this country, that is your reason. And if it's good enough for you, make your own decisions. And you know, so guys, always make up your own decision. And even Noxie said this in our conversation earlier. Don't let some TikTokers, don't let some YouTubers tell you what to do, how to live your life. Live the life that you want to live. Make your own choices. So don't let the noise. You see how I'm telling you that it's been hard for me to get a job outside? That might not be your reality. You might apply for your first job and the next thing they're like, you got it. So I am just sharing my story to inform other people and to make them aware of what could happen, but it doesn't mean that it's going to happen to you. So do not shame people who have been here for 3+ years, 10+ years, 15+ years. Don't shame people. You don't know why they are here. Some of them, they just want to be here. There are so many other foreign teachers who got to Korea and then they found love and they got married and now they are Korean citizens. So I don't like when people shame others for being here for a long time. Well, according to them. Yeah, so that conversation and interaction really left a bitter taste to my mouth, because I'm just like, you cannot be saying such things to people that you do not know. It was my first time meeting her. It was my first time talking to her, but she was already making these comments. I did not really appreciate that. For everybody else who wants to eventually leave South Korea and do other things outside of the ESL market, I advise you to engage in continuous learning. If you are able to study further in your career, absolutely do that. Like, there are so many online courses to do that. Go back to school, study, work and study at the same time. That is what I'm doing. Yes, it is difficult. Yes, it's time consuming. Yes, you will have to make some sacrifices. There'll be many times when you will not be able to afford certain things because you are paying for your own tuition fees, or when you are not able to go on a certain trip because you got school, but it is going to be worth it as well. So engage in continuous learning. If there are any other relevant certifications that you can do, because sometimes doing certification is much cheaper than enrolling in a whole entire course, do that. And also connect with professionals in your field if you can. This is something that I actually have to do. Like, talk to people, network so that once you are ready to leave South Korea, then you have some people who can also help you. Because right now in 2024, I feel that getting a job is through networking, through connections. Like, it's so hard to get a job with just applying. So always stay in touch with other professionals in your field and just continuously update your skills. And also another thing, remember that sharing your story can always open unexpected doors. So if anybody here knows a way or can help me to transition into different fields, please reach out. You can send me a DM on Instagram. You can leave a comment. You can send me an email, whatever. Just please contact me. So in closing, I just wanted to say, while teaching English overseas is such an amazing experience, it is very important that we talk about the potential drawbacks that comes with it. And I also wanted to advise people who are coming here and are not planning on being here for a while, or not planning on becoming licensed teachers, that you should have a clear plan of what it is that you're going to do. And also wanted to say that even if you have your clear plan and then you come here and you change your mind, that is still okay. It's always good to change your mind. And also, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I know that there are some people who are watching my videos, but they have not subscribed. I know you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.